Have you ever noticed that the simple acts you once took for granted, like getting up from a chair, carrying groceries, or even just walking up a flight of stairs, feel a little more challenging than they used to? Perhaps you felt a subtle shift in your energy levels, a general sense of being less robust, or maybe even a bit more unsteady on your feet. It's a common experience as we age, and for many, it often leads to a quiet acceptance that this is just part of getting older. But what if I told you that much of this decline isn't an inevitable part of aging, but rather a direct result of something called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, and that you have a powerful, often overlooked tool right at your fingertips to not only slow it down, but actively reverse it? This isn't about chasing youth or becoming a bodybuilder overnight. This is about reclaiming your independence, boosting your energy, and ensuring you can continue to enjoy life with the vitality and strength you deserve. It's about being able to play with your grandchildren, tend to your garden, travel, or simply move through your day with ease and confidence. And the most incredible part? One of the most potent weapons against sarcopenia, and the one we're going to focus on today, is something you engage with multiple times every single day: your nutrition. Before we dive deep, I want to invite you to join our community. If you're ready to take charge of your health and discover practical, actionable insights, please take a moment right now to comment below, "Health Insights for Seniors," and share your name plus country. We'll help you get healthier every day. Your engagement helps us help more people just like you. In this video, we're going to explore how optimizing your nutrition can be your secret weapon to rebuild that strength, boost your energy, and truly stop sarcopenia in its tracks. We'll move beyond just eating healthy, to truly understanding how food fuels your muscles and keeps you vibrant. We won't be listing specific foods, but rather focusing on the fundamental principles and types of nutrients that are absolutely critical for muscle health in your golden years. Think of it as learning the blueprint for a stronger, more energetic you. Let's start with what many consider the cornerstone of muscle health, yet it's often profoundly misunderstood by seniors: protein. For years, the general advice for older adults regarding protein intake has often been simply to eat enough. But what we've learned through extensive research is that enough for a younger person is often far from enough for someone aged 60 and above. As we mature, our muscles become a bit less sensitive to the signals that tell them to grow and repair themselves, a phenomenon scientists call anabolic resistance. This simply means that your body needs a stronger signal, a larger dose of those muscle-building blocks, to kickstart the repair and growth process. It's like needing a louder voice to get someone's attention if they're a little hard of hearing. So, while a younger adult might thrive on a certain amount of protein, you, as a senior, likely need significantly more per pound of body weight to achieve the same muscle-building effect. This isn't about becoming obsessed with protein shakes or eating mountains of meat, but rather about a consistent, mindful approach to ensuring you're getting adequate amounts throughout your day. Think of protein as the essential building material for your muscles. Without enough of it, your body simply doesn't have the raw ingredients to repair the natural wear and tear that occurs daily, let alone build new muscle. This continuous deficit is a major contributor to sarcopenia. Beyond just the total quantity, how you consume your protein matters immensely. Many people tend to eat most of their protein at dinner, with smaller amounts at breakfast and lunch. However, for optimal muscle protein synthesis, that's the process of building and repairing muscle, it's far more effective to distribute your protein intake fairly evenly across your meals. Imagine trying to build a house by delivering all the bricks on one day and then waiting a week for the next delivery. It's much more efficient to have a steady supply. So, aiming for a consistent portion of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, perhaps even with a protein-rich snack in between, can make a significant difference in how effectively your body utilizes that protein to support and rebuild muscle. This consistent supply keeps your muscles in an anabolic, or building state for longer periods throughout the day, rather than just getting a short burst after one large meal. We're talking about providing your body with the fundamental building blocks it needs, consistently. Now, while protein is undeniably crucial, it doesn't work in isolation. Think of your muscles as an engine, and protein as the high-quality parts that make up that engine. But even the best engine parts won't do anything without fuel. That's where the other essential macronutrients, carbohydrates and healthy fats, come into play. They are the vital energy sources that allow your protein to do its job effectively. Let's talk about carbohydrates first. For too long, carbohydrates have been demonized, especially in the context of healthy aging. However, they are your body's preferred and most efficient source of energy. When you don't consume enough carbohydrates, your body might start breaking down protein not from your diet but from your very own muscles, to convert it into energy. This is precisely what we want to avoid when trying to combat sarcopenia. We want your body to use carbohydrates for fuel, freeing up that precious dietary protein to go directly to muscle repair and building. Complex carbohydrates, in particular, provide a steady release of energy, preventing energy crashes and ensuring your muscles have a consistent fuel supply for daily activities and, crucially, for recovery after any physical exertion. They are the steady fuel that keeps your muscle-building machinery humming along. And then there are healthy fats. These are another often misunderstood nutrient group. Healthy fats are absolutely essential for numerous bodily functions that indirectly but powerfully support muscle health. They play a critical role in hormone production, including those hormones that are vital for muscle growth and repair. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, many of which are crucial for muscle function and overall metabolic health. Furthermore, fats are a concentrated source of energy, providing sustained fuel, which is especially important for longer periods of activity or simply for maintaining consistent energy levels throughout your day. They contribute to the overall health of your cells, including muscle cells, and help reduce inflammation, which can otherwise hinder muscle recovery and growth. So, far from being something to avoid, healthy fats are a vital partner to protein and carbohydrates in keeping your muscle engine running smoothly and efficiently. Now that we've really dug into the fundamental role of protein and the critical support that carbohydrates and healthy fats provide in fueling your muscle-building journey, you might be wondering about other key players, like the silent but powerful impact of hydration and those tiny but mighty micronutrients. We'll explore those next, uncovering how every sip and every bite contributes to your strength and vitality. So, let's talk about something incredibly simple yet profoundly overlooked: water. It might seem too basic to discuss in the context of muscle building and fighting sarcopenia, but make no mistake, proper hydration is absolutely foundational. Think of your muscles. They're not just solid blocks of tissue, they're about 75% water. When you're even slightly dehydrated, every single process within those muscle cells slows down. It's like trying to navigate a boat through shallow water. Everything becomes sluggish and difficult. Water is the primary transporter in your body. It carries those precious proteins, carbohydrates, healthy fats, and all those essential vitamins and minerals directly to your muscle cells, ensuring they get the raw materials they need for repair and growth. Without adequate water, nutrient delivery becomes inefficient, and waste products that accumulate during muscle activity aren't flushed out as effectively. This can lead to increased muscle soreness, fatigue, and a slower recovery time, all of which hinder your progress against muscle loss. Beyond just nutrient transport, water plays a direct role in muscle function. It helps maintain the volume of your muscle cells, which is important for their ability to contract properly. Dehydrated muscles are less efficient, feel weaker, and are more prone to cramping. Imagine trying to squeeze a dry sponge versus a wet one. The wet one is much more pliable and responsive. The same principle applies to your muscles. Consistent hydration also contributes to joint lubrication, which is crucial for comfortable movement and exercise, further supporting your ability to stay active and challenge your muscles. Many seniors unknowingly walk around in a state of chronic mild dehydration, mistaking thirst for hunger or simply not recognizing the subtle cues their body sends. Making a conscious effort to sip water throughout the day, even when you don't feel parched, can make a surprisingly significant difference in your energy levels, muscle performance, and overall sense of well-being. It's not about chugging large amounts all at once, but rather a steady, consistent intake that keeps your body's internal environment perfectly tuned for muscle health. And speaking of creating the optimal environment, let's not forget the unsung heroes of your nutritional landscape, the vitamins and minerals, often called micronutrients. While they don't provide energy or build muscle directly in the way protein does, they are the vital cofactors, the tiny gears and levers that allow all those larger processes to happen. Without enough of these, your body simply can't utilize the protein, carbohydrates, and fats you consume as effectively, making your efforts to rebuild muscle much harder. Think of them as the spark plugs, lubricants, and ignition system for your muscle engine. Let's highlight a few key players. Vitamin D, for instance, isn't just about strong bones. It plays a direct and powerful role in how your muscle cells communicate and contract, impacting your overall strength, balance, and even your risk of falls. Many older adults are deficient in vitamin D, which can directly contribute to muscle weakness and slower recovery. It's a nutrient that truly bridges bone health and muscle function, making it indispensable in the fight against sarcopenia. Then there's calcium, working hand in hand with vitamin D. While primarily known for its role in bone density, calcium is absolutely essential for every single muscle contraction you make, from the blink of an eye to lifting a heavy object. Without sufficient calcium, your muscles simply can't receive the signals to contract effectively, leading to weakness and impaired function. Another critical mineral often overlooked is magnesium. This powerhouse mineral is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, many of which are directly related to energy production and muscle function. Magnesium helps convert the food you eat into energy, facilitates proper nerve and muscle function, and even aids in muscle relaxation, helping to prevent cramps and promote better recovery after activity. If you've ever experienced muscle twitching or persistent fatigue, a magnesium deficiency could be a contributing factor. Similarly, the B vitamins, a whole complex of them, are absolutely vital for energy metabolism. They help your body convert carbohydrates into usable energy, which, as we discussed, is crucial for sparing protein for muscle building. They also support nerve function, ensuring the messages from your brain get to your muscles clearly and efficiently. Potassium is another key electrolyte that works closely with sodium to maintain proper fluid balance within your cells and facilitate nerve signals and muscle contractions. An imbalance can lead to muscle weakness and fatigue. And let's not forget about zinc and iron. Zinc is essential for protein synthesis and immune function, both critical for muscle repair and recovery. Iron is vital for transporting oxygen to your muscles, ensuring they have the fuel they need to perform and recover efficiently. Without enough iron, you can feel chronically fatigued, making any physical activity feel like a monumental task. The beauty of these micronutrients is that they work synergistically. They don't operate in isolation but rather as a complex orchestra, each playing its part to support the overall health and function of your muscles. This underscores the importance of not just eating enough protein, but of consuming a wide array of nutrient-dense foods that provide this full spectrum of vitamins and minerals. Think about incorporating a rich variety of colors and textures into your daily meals, as different plant-based foods, for example, offer different nutrient profiles. This diversity ensures you're getting all those tiny but mighty components that empower your body to build and maintain muscle efficiently. It's about providing your body with all the tools it needs, not just the main lumber, to construct and maintain that strong, resilient foundation. Now, understanding what to eat is one crucial piece of the puzzle, but when you eat can also play a surprisingly significant role in how effectively your body uses those nutrients to rebuild and strengthen your muscles. We've touched on the importance of distributing protein throughout the day, but there's more to the timing story that can help you maximize your efforts. So, let's dive deeper into the when, because it's not just about getting the right nutrients, but about getting them at the right moments to truly maximize their impact on your muscles. Think of your body as a finely tuned engine, and your meals as the fuel it needs. Just as a car needs fuel before a long drive, your muscles perform best and recover most efficiently when they're properly fueled around your physical activity. If you enjoy walks, gardening, or any form of exercise, even light activity, what you eat before and after can make a significant difference. Let's start with fueling up before you get active. You don't need a huge meal, but a small, easily digestible snack about an hour or so before your activity can provide your muscles with readily available energy. This helps prevent your body from having to break down your existing muscle tissue for fuel during your workout, which is the exact opposite of what we're trying to achieve. Think of it as giving your muscles a little head start, ensuring they have enough glucose to power through your movements. This pre-activity nourishment can be as simple as a piece of fruit or a small handful of whole grain crackers. It's about providing quick, clean energy that your body can tap into immediately, allowing your protein reserves to focus on muscle repair and growth, not energy production. This simple habit can lead to more effective workouts, less fatigue during activity, and a better overall experience, making you more likely to stick with your beneficial exercise routine. Now, arguably even more critical is what you consume after your physical activity. This is often referred to as the anabolic window, a period typically within an hour or two following exercise, when your muscles are particularly receptive to nutrients. Your muscles have just been working hard, creating tiny microtears and depleting their energy stores. They are literally primed and ready to soak up nutrients for repair and rebuilding. This is where a combination of protein and carbohydrates shines. The protein provides the essential building blocks to repair those muscle fibers, while the carbohydrates help replenish your muscle glycogen stores, essentially refilling your energy tanks, and also play a role in shuttling that protein into your muscle cells. Missing this window isn't the end of the world, but consistently taking advantage of it can significantly accelerate your muscle recovery and growth. It's about giving your body what it needs, precisely when it's most hungry for it, to kickstart that rebuilding process immediately. Think of it as laying down the new bricks right after you've removed the old ones. This prompt replenishment helps reduce muscle soreness and prepares your muscles for the next challenge. Beyond these activity-specific timings, The overall distribution of your protein intake throughout the day remains paramount. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at utilizing protein. This means that instead of trying to cram all your protein into one large meal, it's far more effective to spread it out across your day, aiming for a consistent amount at each main meal and even with snacks. This steady supply ensures that your muscles always have the amino acids they need to repair and grow, preventing periods where your body might start to break down muscle due to a lack of available building blocks. This consistent approach helps to maintain a positive protein balance, which is essential for combating sarcopenia. It's like having a continuous drip feed of essential nutrients rather than sporadic large doses, keeping your body in a constant state of readiness for muscle maintenance and growth. This consistent intake also helps manage appetite, which can sometimes be a challenge for seniors. Many of us find our appetite isn't what it used to be, or we feel full more quickly after eating. Instead of forcing yourself to eat large portions, focus on smaller, more frequent meals that are nutrient-dense. This could mean having 3 modest meals with protein-rich snacks in between. This strategy not only helps you meet your protein targets but also ensures a steady supply of energy and other vital nutrients throughout the day, preventing dips in blood sugar and energy levels that can lead to fatigue. It's about finding a rhythm that works for your body, making nutrition an enjoyable and sustainable part of your daily routine rather than a chore. And what about those long hours you spend sleeping? Your body is actually incredibly busy repairing and rebuilding during this time. While you're resting, your muscles are working overtime, recovering from the day's activities and synthesizing new proteins. This is why having a source of protein before bed can be beneficial. Opting for a slow-digesting protein like casein found in dairy products, or certain plant-based options, can provide a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles throughout the night, supporting overnight muscle repair and growth. It's a simple strategy to maximize your body's natural recovery processes, turning your sleep into an active period of muscle rejuvenation. This doesn't mean you need a heavy meal right before bed, but a small, easily digestible protein source can be a valuable addition to your evening routine. Beyond just the timing of meals, let's consider another crucial aspect often overlooked: the health of your digestive system. You can consume all the right nutrients, but if your gut isn't functioning optimally, your body won't be able to properly absorb and utilize them. As we age, digestive efficiency can sometimes decline, meaning that even with a good diet, you might not be getting the full benefit from the food you eat. This emphasizes the importance of a healthy gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria living in your intestines. These tiny organisms play a massive role in breaking down food, synthesizing certain vitamins, and even influencing your immune system. To support a healthy gut, focus on incorporating fiber-rich foods into your diet. Fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding those beneficial gut bacteria, and also helps regulate digestion, preventing issues like constipation that can hinder nutrient absorption. Think about including plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. Fermented foods like yogurt with live cultures or kefir can also introduce beneficial probiotics directly into your gut. A healthy gut ensures that the protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals you're so carefully consuming are actually making it from your plate into your bloodstream and ultimately to your muscles. It's about ensuring the entire nutritional pipeline is clear and efficient, from consumption to absorption. When your digestive system is happy, your muscles have a much better chance of getting all the fuel and building blocks they need to thrive. So, as you can see, optimizing nutrition for muscle health is a multifaceted journey. It's not just about one magic food or one single nutrient. It's a symphony of strategic choices, from ensuring adequate protein and balanced macronutrients to prioritizing hydration, getting enough micronutrients, and even considering the timing of your meals. It's about building a holistic approach that supports your body's incredible ability to rebuild and stay strong. The good news is that these are all actionable steps, small adjustments that can collectively lead to significant improvements in your strength, energy, and overall quality of life. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making informed decisions that serve your long-term health goals. Now that we've covered the what and the when of nutrition, and even touched on the importance of your digestive health, we'll turn our attention to how these nutritional principles integrate with your daily life, and the power of consistency and a positive mindset in making these changes sustainable. It's one thing to know what to do, but another entirely to weave these new habits into the rich tapestry of your everyday existence, making them feel less like a chore and more like a natural, enjoyable part of how you care for yourself. The truth is, building muscle and stopping sarcopenia isn't about perfection. It's about persistent, gentle progress. Life happens, and there will be days when your meal plan goes awry, or you just don't feel like making that extra effort. That's perfectly normal, and it's important not to let those occasional deviations derail your entire journey. Instead of aiming for flawless execution, aim for consistency over time. Think of it like steering a ship. You might drift off course slightly, but as long as you keep making small adjustments, you'll eventually reach your destination. The key is to get back on track with your next meal or the next day, without dwelling on what went wrong. Every positive choice, no matter how small, adds up. One of the most powerful tools for integrating these nutritional principles into your life is thoughtful planning. This doesn't mean rigid, complicated meal prep that takes hours, but rather a simple approach to ensure you have the right ingredients on hand. When you go grocery shopping, intentionally choose items that support your muscle-building goals. Lean proteins, a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Having these staples readily available makes it so much easier to whip up a nutritious meal or snack when hunger strikes, rather than reaching for less beneficial options out of convenience. Perhaps you could dedicate a small amount of time once a week to thinking about a few protein-rich meals you enjoy and making a shopping list based on those. This simple act of preparation can dramatically reduce decision fatigue and make healthy eating almost automatic. Consider also how you can make your existing meals more muscle-friendly. If you love your morning oatmeal, could you stir in some protein powder, Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts and seeds? If you're having a sandwich for lunch, could you opt for lean turkey or chicken breast and add some avocado for healthy fats? It's often about enhancing what you already eat, rather than completely overhauling your diet overnight. Small, incremental changes are often the most sustainable. These tiny tweaks add up over weeks and months, quietly transforming your nutritional landscape without feeling overwhelming. Remember, it's about nourishing your body with purpose, and every meal is an opportunity to do just that. Another vital aspect of making these changes stick is fostering a positive mindset. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't see immediate results, or if you compare yourself to others. But remember, your journey is unique. Rebuilding muscle, especially as we age, is a gradual process, and patience is your greatest ally. Celebrate every small victory. The day you chose a healthier snack, the meal where you consciously included enough protein, or simply the feeling of having more energy to enjoy your day. Focus on how you feel, perhaps a little stronger, more energetic, or simply more vibrant. These internal shifts are just as important as any numbers on a scale or a tape measure. When you approach this journey with self-compassion and curiosity, rather than strict rules and self-criticism, it becomes a much more enjoyable and sustainable path. It's also crucial to listen to your body. While we've discussed general guidelines, everyone is different. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel, how your energy levels fluctuate, and how your muscles respond. If a particular food or timing strategy doesn't feel right for you, adjust it. This is about finding your optimal way of eating, one that supports your unique needs and preferences. Perhaps you find that a slightly larger breakfast works best for your energy levels, or that a lighter dinner is more comfortable. The flexibility to adapt these principles to your personal rhythm is what will truly make them a lifelong habit. This personalized approach empowers you to be an active participant in your own health journey, rather than just passively following instructions. And while our main focus throughout this conversation has been on nutrition, it's worth a gentle reminder that nutrition truly shines when it's part of a broader healthy lifestyle. We've talked about timing nutrients around activity, and that activity, even gentle movement, is the other side of the coin for muscle health. Adequate sleep, stress management, and staying connected with others also play a role in your overall well-being, which in turn supports your body's ability to utilize nutrients effectively and repair itself. Think of it as a team effort. Nutrition provides the building blocks, and these other habits create the optimal environment for those blocks to be put to good use. You're not just fueling your muscles, you're fueling your entire life. So, let's take a moment to reflect on the core messages we've explored. We started by understanding sarcopenia and the critical role protein plays, not just in quantity but in quality and distribution throughout your day. We then delved into the importance of balanced macronutrients, the right mix of carbohydrates and healthy fats, to provide energy and support overall bodily functions, reminding us that no single nutrient works in isolation. We emphasized the often overlooked heroes, hydration, and the vast array of micronutrients, from vitamins and minerals to the unique benefits of certain plant compounds, all working behind the scenes to keep your cellular machinery running smoothly. And we just discussed the strategic timing of your meals, particularly around activity, and the profound importance of a healthy gut for ensuring all those wonderful nutrients actually get absorbed and utilized. Ultimately, rebuilding muscle and stopping sarcopenia isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing the strength and vitality that are still very much within your reach regardless of your age. It's about empowering yourself to live more fully, to enjoy your hobbies, to keep up with loved ones, and to maintain your independence for years to come. These nutritional insights are not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Every conscious choice you make to nourish your body is an investment in your future self, a testament to your commitment to thriving. You have the power to make profound changes, one meal, one snack, one day at a time. The journey may have its ups and downs, but the consistent effort, combined with patience and a positive outlook, will undoubtedly lead to a stronger, more energetic you. Remember, small changes can truly make a big difference in your health and happiness. We hope this deep dive into optimizing your nutrition for muscle health has been insightful and empowering. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. What's one small change you're going to try after watching this video? Or perhaps you have a favorite nutrient-rich snack you'd like to share. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Your experiences are incredibly valuable not just to us, but to everyone in this wonderful community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more seniors who can benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical health insights designed specifically for you. We're here to support you every step of the way on your journey to a healthier, stronger, and more vibrant life. Here's to living your best life at any age.